Hey, welcome back to Leading Edge. I'm Jerry Anderson. I am looking at a crazy busy calendar of events in the Toledo area, and something just jumped out at me that said, hey, you got to get these people on. This first week of June sees the summer kickoff party for the organization called EPIC Toledo. EPIC, Engaging People, Inspiring Change, is a program of the Toledo Regional Chamber of Commerce. And Sara Swisher is the Vice President of Talent and Workforce for the Chamber, was hired to direct EPIC back in, I think, 2013. The program itself came into reality like 2007. If my math is right, you guys are looking at a 15-year anniversary this year.
We are, Jerry, you're right.
Hey, Sara Swisher, welcome in. It's good to have you. I look at your organization and I say, this is all about workforce, attracting it to our town, retaining it if it's here. Workforce issues, as you know, are everywhere out there in what appears to be virtually full employment, but companies are still begging for workers. What's the situation, Sara, locally, especially as it pertains to the young professionals that your group counts as members?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, EPIC really is about retaining talent. So we work with companies and we work with individuals to really ensure that we can keep emerging talent and that here in the Toledo region. So we provide opportunities to connect and network together, opportunities for professional and leadership development to really develop them and to be able to grow within the companies and within business leadership within the community, as well as getting them connected to serving nonprofits and hopefully eventually board leadership, where they can really make a difference within our community.
Going a lot of different directions, business-wise, community-wise. EPIC is said to be the largest young professional organization in the Toledo region. I'm reading like over 2,000 members. And I'm thinking to myself, to be honest, because I have, well, my daughters are now in their 30s, but I'm looking at young people, I'm thinking, aren't they likely drawn to, I don't know, Boston and Atlanta, Chicago, Austin, that's a hot one. And in Ohio, even Columbus, where both my daughters now reside. On the recruiting side of things, what is the key to getting those talented folks here?
I think a lot is trying to just show the Toledo story, trying to show lifestyle, vibe, economy. Obviously, a job is going to drive some of where, an individual is going to land. So we need to make sure that we have like a diverse business community here where individuals can see themselves and then growth opportunities. But alongside of that, we really want to show off the lifestyle. We're hearing that the metro parks and what they're doing along the river are bringing in new talent or boomerang talent, the talent that was here, went away, and then is boomeranging back to the region. The art community that we have here, there's just a lot of assets, and we really need to be able to tell that story.
Is your Summer in the City program part of that? Explain that to me if you can.
Absolutely. So back in 2015, we were hearing from companies that they were bringing interns in from universities across the country, and that at the end of the summer, when they either offered them a position or offered them to come back and really groom them as an intern and then employee, they just were saying, I don't know that I'm ready to settle down here in the Toledo region. So we partnered with these companies, and now we take the interns around for about 2 months. We show them places they could live, what their life is going to be like, how they're going to spend their free time. So while the companies are selling them on their day-to-day career, we're selling them on the community. And at the end of the summer, we're measuring perceptions, and they're saying, yes, Toledo is a place I want to be. Toledo is a place I want to start my career in my life.
And then that's on attracting people, to recruiting people here. And then whether people come here from elsewhere or we're homegrown. We got a lot of talented people who are just homegrown right here. Well, we came from Bowling Green, right? So you're
good, yes.
What is the key then to, because talented people are going to get, they're going to draw the interest from other people out there, So what is the key then to retention? You talked about the attraction and showing them. These people I'm talking about already know the good stuff. How do you keep them there?
Well, some of what we're finding out is that individuals who have grown up here aren't necessarily making the connection about potential jobs that they want and the companies that are here. They know about Libby, they know about Owens Corning, they know about OI or the Andersons, but they're not really informed on what kind of jobs they could have there that go along with their interests or their skill sets. So really getting to the students in that K through 12 time period, even before they're a senior and ready to make that decision, really showcasing the companies, the opportunities, and what are the in-demand careers here within our region that we know you could either get a credential or short-term degree or a career pathway to a longer term degree that would get you a really great job here within our community.
Sara Swisher is the Vice President of Talent and Workforce for the Toledo Regional Chamber of Commerce and led me right to where I want to go. Are you able to discern what professional areas are most in demand, even as we speak here now, coming into the first week of June 2022?
Yeah, absolutely. Our talent alignment strategy has confirmed that the three most in-demand industries, which I'm sure no one is going to be surprised about in our community, are advanced manufacturing, transportation and logistics, and the healthcare industry.
Okay, yeah, that would have been it. Well, Toledo, logistics, I get that. Healthcare, I think, everywhere in society. And then you even try to, is this true? Match educational programs, because you were talking about the K through 12s earlier, but I mean, match educational programs with workforce needs. In other words, can companies come to you and say, Sara, you're involved, you're leading the whole talent thing. Here's what I need. And can you make that connection?
Yeah, absolutely. We have connections with community partners and training programs. So we would take a business in that situation and we say, okay, what are you looking for in an individual? And oftentimes we're able to connect them to untapped workers. So that's programs that have veterans, returning citizens, youth, women, even individuals with disabilities. And that's really a segment of individuals that give companies a chance to really widen their talent pool or expand it that maybe they're not thinking of. And we have the connection to those programs and those community partners that they'd be able to hire from them.
I read something online when I was researching you guys. I mean, I know something about you. You've been on my show years ago, but I wanted to get updated. And I read this. I think this is a quote. A region influenced by diverse talent is a region that can attract and retain it. Now, the premise of that sentence, a region influenced by diverse talent. I got to thinking that to be influenced by diverse talent, you have to listen. You have to welcome ideas, even if they come from that young guy just graduated college last year. I've been in the chamber for 50 years. You got to be open to new ideas.
Oh, absolutely. I think, it's kind of a progress, right? So the more seasoned leaders, right, need to be open to new ideas and really how can they reach down and bring up that next level of leadership? And then also there's that peer-to-peer. So if I'm new, looking into Toledo community and I'm saying I'm interested in moving there, who am I seeing back? Am I seeing peers that are leading, or am I seeing a lot of people that maybe I just can't connect to? And it seems to be a community that doesn't reflect me and my values and where I am.
All right. It's interesting stuff and so important to the vitality of a community, for the business community, certainly, but the community at large, and charities and just being involved. I'm getting short on time. I wanted to talk about the Toledo region brand, and you have it right behind you there, Toledo region. I remember what used to be the Toledo area Chamber of Commerce. ToledoRegion.com, folks, is a great place to go. And I also want to get you to your summer kickoff party. You know, it's summertime. EPIC's having their party. It's Friday. It's June 3rd, 6 to 10 p.m. down at the Imagination Stations. You have one of my favorite DJs lined up for this thing. I think food and beverage as well, right down on the riverfront, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be a lovely evening. We'll be able to see the sunset, have some great tunes from DJ Frankie J.
Very good. Can people still get involved? If so, how? Real quick.
Absolutely. Visit EPICToledo.com and you can purchase tickets there and also purchase them at the door if your evening opens up and you want to join us.
EPICToledo.com. She's Sara Swisher. She is Vice President of Talent and Workforce for the Chamber. Congratulations on what you do, because that is, we need that element in our community. And folks, we have that element and are continuing to grow it. Thanks for the effort of the Chamber and Ms. Swisher.
Thank you for having me.
You betcha, anytime. And I'll be right back right here on Leading Edge.